But there's a talking mushroom.
I'm more concerned that something's happening at our house.
But talking
It's too
mushroom.
quiet.
It's a mushroom that I can talk to. I'm doing it. I'm talking to the mushroom. I, son of chaos and eternal night, taught by the heavenly muse to venture down the darkest descent, and up to rescend. Excuse us. Had something lodged in our windpipe.
It has a windpipe?
Apparently. What do you know of this barrier? We suppose we could say a thing or two about that, but how dreadfully boring it would be. Here's an idea to enliven things. We've a fresh batch of 3 brain teasers. Hot off our thinking caps. Hot already!
What is it about Alice in Wonderland shit that has to be like puzzles?
Perhaps if you can answer each and all correctly, Source Hunter, we might find the spirit to tell you what we know about this barrier
Alright, Twitch
you're
chat.
so interested in.
This is the interactive part of the stream.
Do things for us!
No, it's to get people involved.
Then again, it isn't all fun and games. We hardly offer second chances to the beriddled. If you give us a single false answer, which means 1, we'll
Thank
clam
you.
up like morning glories at midnight. So,
I was confused about that part. Thank you for clearing that up.
do you have what it takes? Of course, I'm up for a challenge. This is better news than the Orc Queen misplacing her thumbscrew. Of
Huh.
course. You don't get it? Loser. But enough delays, let us begin. First riddle begins thus.
Here we go, Twitch chat.
The ravenous brute tore down my chartreuse gown, ripped out my silken hair by its roots, wrenched my children from me, and fed me to the hogs. Who am I? That's an ear of corn.
I mean, I would agree.
That's unless chat has any other ideas, I believe that's an ear of corn.
No, we have to wait.
I am a patient mushroom, but only as patient as an orc garden tender tending his flock.
No.
An ear
Puff on your, just puff on your ears. Ear of corn. Just puff on your cigarette.
puffing I am. A puff here, a puff there.
Don't let us down, Twitch chat.
They're probably asleep. But wake up now. We are conversing with a talking mushroom. How dare you leave? It is a talking mushroom.
You don't see that every day. Unless you saved this part and then played the game every day, then you would see it every day. But otherwise, you wouldn't see it every day. Alright, let's do Ear of Corn.
Ear of corn it is.
Yep.
Darius. Darius. Yeah, an ear of corn. Bravo! Bravo! Bravissimo! An ear of corn indeed, can you imagine?
Why is she speaking like Italian?
Forget about it. Can you imagine a sheep in a chartreuse gown? A pumpkin with silken hair? The fantasies of a fool! Now, on to our second riddle. And this one's sure to stump you.
There's nothing to do with the tree. You're gonna look a fool.
I cannot lie, I cannot lay, but only lie. Who am I? That's a stone, right?
I'm pretty sure. My warlock knowledge is a little bit thin. I'm pretty sure it can lie. Politician can also lie. So stone it is.
Who am I? A stone. You've done it again! I'm thrilled! I'm amazed! I'm liable to present the very last riddle. This one will blow you out of your stockings. So hold on tight. I've a neck as long as twice the width of a toad's tail. As many eyes as half the number of seasons per annum. No, I thought that was autumn for a second.
Yeah.
I've known to cause hurricanes in the Far East merely by taking off 2 minutes too late. Who am I? The hell is in the num?
If it's like year, and you consider it to be normal, it'd be 2 eyes. But why is it?
You know, it's got to be butterfly.
I mean, I don't think it's a man. Weather vane. There's no eyes on a weather vane. No neck.
Besides, weather vanes don't cause hurricanes by taking off 2 minutes too late. But, you know, the butterfly effect? A butterfly flaps its wing
Yeah, let's do it.
in the west and, you know, causes a hurricane. Butterfly. Oh, very good, very good. The last person who tried to solve that riddle puffed away in a small, impish huff, mumbling about space-time. But not you. You stuck it out to the very end, you crafty little so-and-so. So what would you like to know?
About the barrier, please.
It's quite a lovely sort of barrier, isn't it? Who doesn't enjoy a gentle breezy motion against one's backside, after all? We're growing quite accustomed to it, indeed. It's simply beyond our comprehension why that curious wizard fellow would be so concerned with such a gentle, all-dilating beauty as that. He seemed desperate to figure out how to vanish it. That's not to say the thing's only a boon, though. We know those cult-crazed immaculates erected it to keep outsiders out, and insiders in. And we haven't seen the White Witch since it went up, after all.
See what they know about the White Witch.
We thought you'd never ask. What would you like to know?
Ah, shit, there's multiple questions. Start from the top.
I get to use this voice more. Some call her the guardian of Lucula. Ricola. And by our estimation... Ricola. And by our estimations, she's more than earned the title. She's a healing witch, concerned mostly with the safety of living souls, animals and plants alike, of this forest.
She sounds like a murderer to me.
And she's been here since even before our great-great-great-great-grandmother, Francisca Toadstool the 44th, can recall.
She used to run around with Mario. Those are the days.
We've long lodged adjacent to her little cabin, and she used to greet us with a "How do you do?" every morning. We do hope she's not entangled in anything unsavory. What a shame it'd be if someone with a penchant for heavy-handed hoe-wielding moved in. Where is the White Witch, I guess?
Yeah, I guess.
Somewhere in her cabin, as far as we know. The last time we saw her, she and her apprentice Almina were rushed inside, whispering to one another. They seemed rather anxious. Perhaps they knew that those Immaculates were on their trail.
Should know anything about the world.
Murder? That doesn't sound like her at all, no. Much more interested in patching things up than tearing them down, that one. Then again, it's hard to tell on what stock a person truly stands until you've seen them at the end of their rope. Isn't that so? We suppose, if someone had a sword to our caps, we'd fight them with every last paw we had.
We'll take our leave now. Let's go.
A talking mushroom. Now I've seen everything.
No.
Oh, somehow we doubt that very much. Have you ever seen the Moth King's silver spoon? Nearly microscopic. No, Sauce Hunter. We do believe this life hasn't finished surprising you. Not in the least.
I don't want to find any fucking animate objects for us to talk. What the fuck was that?
Want to talk to the mushroom again?
No.